Okay, good morning, everybody. I hope you can all hear me. Before I start today's meeting, I just want to thank each one of you for making a choice to show up for your business this beautiful morning. Thank you so much, and congratulations to each one of you. So today I want to talk to you about turning self-doubt into strength. Um, but maybe before we start, let me just introduce myself. I'm Emilia Iiyambo. I'm proud forever business owner. I am a supervisor in the business, and I've been in the business I joined the business in February this year. So I've been in the business for how many months now? February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, for about 8 months now. So today I'm going to talk to you about turning self-doubt into strength. And I specifically chose this topic because it's a topic close to home. I'm someone that struggles with self-doubt so much that I really only came to realize the effects of self-doubt on my life, to say, when I joined the business. So, and I know it's a lot of us that struggles with self-doubt. So today I really just want us to look at what is self-doubt, how it shows up in the business, the impacts that it has on the business, and how we can transform it into strength. The truth is, even successful people doubt themselves sometimes. But the difference is they don't let it stop them. Um, for example, in our business, self-doubt shows up in so many ways. The small voices that is sometimes telling you that you are not enough to do this business is not for you. What if you fail in the business? Or maybe this business is just good to other people. You can never succeed in this business, and many other things that can pop up in our mind and that can cause us to, doubt ourselves. Practical examples. Maybe you want to talk about the products and you feel like you don't know much about the products. Or maybe you want to start sharing the business opportunity with other people, but you constantly keep postponing it because you feel like you cannot do it. Or maybe you are scared of being judged or rejected. You are scared of what people will say. You are scared that maybe people will feel like you are doing the business because your monthly income is not enough, and you feel like maybe they will judge you. Or maybe you constantly keep comparing yourself to the top leaders. So now let's quickly look at the impact that self-doubt has on your business. So number one, it slows down your business growth. You don't prospect as often, or you don't share the business as often. And it also now prevents you from doing your business on a daily basis, showing up for your business because you feel like you are not good enough to do the business. It stops you from taking leadership roles. That is now holding you back from taking charge or taking leadership in your business. It also lowers your confidence in front of your clients, because if you feel like you are not good enough to do the business, of course, you are not going to be as confident as possible, because high chances are that you also don't believe in the product or you don't believe in the business. Now, let's quickly look at how to turn the self-doubt into strength. Number one, you need to acknowledge it. And acknowledging it is you understanding that you are human, and it's in our human nature to doubt ourselves, because it's mostly stemmed from the fact that we want to what's the right term to use? We sort of want to protect ourselves. It's our nature. It's in our nature to try to protect ourselves from humiliation. You don't want people to laugh at you. You don't want to fail and people will laugh at you. So it's okay sometimes to doubt yourself here and there. And when you actually realize that it's actually human to have self-doubt, you approach it in a different way. You approach it in a way of trying to learn from it instead of completely shutting it down. And say, for example, you are not confident to post your products. Now, instead of maybe finding ways to learn about the product, you just completely shut it down. You stop, or you keep procrastinating. You keep telling yourself that, you know what, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it maybe after a certain meeting about the products, then I think I'll be ready to share the products. But actually, if you acknowledge it, then you know that you need to improve in that certain area so that you are able to show up confidently and to show up fully for your business. Another way on how to turn self-doubt into strength is to reframe your thoughts. Instead of saying, I can't do this, maybe you try to say, I'm still learning how to do this. Instead of saying, I cannot do the presentations, maybe you want to start with your 5 a.m. presentations instead of saying, no, I don't think I'm good enough to do the 5 a.m. Presentations. I think I need more time to learn how to do the presentations. How about you actually just tell yourself that I think I can do this. I'm still learning how to do this. And if I maybe just do it one day, then I'll get over the fear and I'll start, showing up for my business. Another way is to focus on the progress instead of focusing on what you cannot do. Maybe you should focus on what you can actually do, what you are actually doing in the business. And that sometimes includes celebrating every order, even if it's a small order of just a 0.5 cc or a 0.3 cc, or maybe celebrating the fact that you managed to get over the fear of presenting. So basically making it a habit to celebrate each and every small win. And the number 4 point is to stop comparing yourself. And I love this one because comparison is truly a thief of joy, right? So if you stop comparing yourself and just understand that we are different people, we are from different backgrounds, we are going through different things in life, different circumstances in life, and you can't really expect your forever journey to be the same as the next person's journey, because you are not that person. You are unique. You have your own capabilities, and if you actually make use of your capabilities, you can win just as much as the other people are winning. But of course, you don't expect to win at the same time. But if you don't give up on your business, you will definitely get there. And number 5, which I also really love, is to keep learning, because knowledge is power. And if you have knowledge, then you'll be able to defend self-doubt because, say, for example, um, you want to post about a certain product, right? And the voice in your mind is telling you that you don't have so much information about this product. But if you change that into um, learning about the product, getting to know more about the product, or maybe just the business in general, then you will show up with knowledge and you will show up confidently. You'll be able to talk about the product to your customers. You'll be able to talk about the business to your prospects. And also now, you need to keep in mind that you are not going to learn about everything about the business or everything about the product in one day. So it's okay to show up with the little information that you have, of course, as long as you don't get too comfortable with not learning about the business or not learning about the products. Um, a few practical tips that we can also use is to share products. Number one, share products with passion, not perfection. Um, and also to use your personal story. Try to be as authentic as possible and track and celebrate every sale, no matter how small the sale is. And you should also lean on your team for encouragement, lean on your upline, lean on your downlines and your community. Don't walk alone, because when you walk alone, you feel like you are alone, you are on your own. You feel like everything is working against you. You feel like, and this is how now self-doubt will come in, that you cannot do this, it's too heavy for you, it's too much for you. But forever living is a team business, and you don't have to fight self-doubt alone, because most of the time, trust and believe, we are all going through that. And it's just try to see the positive in every situation, and try to turn all these negative questions, self-doubt questions, into building stones to build your business. And another powerful thing that you can also do is mindset shift, shifting from a mindset of um, fearing of failing to an opportunity, to seeing that as an opportunity to grow, a mindset of thinking that you are not good enough to a mindset of believing that you are a work in progress and you are not going to get there in a day, but you eventually get there with time, with a lot of learning that again is not going to be done in a day, and shifting from a doubt mindset to using that doubt as drive to improve in your business. So every time doubt creeps in, ask yourself, how can I use this as a motivation instead of a roadblock? So if we can make it a habit to always see an opportunity in every setback, an opportunity in every doubt, then we can definitely um, shift our mindset. Okay, maybe before we go to the conclusion, let me just see in the chat box if we are still together. I didn't see the conclusion coming. I didn't see the conclusion coming, but yeah, let's just try to have some engagement in the chat box. Are you still there, my leaders? Can you still hear me? I cannot see anything in the chat box. Okay, I have a few leaders that said yes. Okay. Okay, so in conclusion, self-doubt is natural and it only really hurts when we let it stop us. But with the right mindset, it becomes our strength, or we can turn it into our strength. And I really just want to leave you with this powerful statement or this powerful quote that your business does not need perfection. You don't have to be perfect, but it just need consistency. It needs authenticity, and it needs you to show up every day, to show up consistently. And I want you to start today by taking one step forward. And even if doubt whispers in your ear, I want to take, I want you to take that step forward. Be it maybe if you are someone that has been uh, trying to work on being consistent in terms of maybe showing up for your business online, posting your business online, creating content online, but you feel like maybe your camera is not, the quality of your camera is not so good, or maybe you feel like you don't know how to use social media. Take it one step at a time. Um, you don't need to have a perfect camera. You can start with whatever you have for now, but you just need to keep showing up consistently, and you definitely make it. This was so short. I'm also shocked to myself. I didn't expect the presentation to be this short. So thank you so much, leaders. Maybe we can use the remaining time really just to talk about this. If you have any something that you want to add on the presentation, then we can just talk, or any questions, you can type your questions in the chat box. Otherwise, you can also unmute and talk to us.